What's up, y'all? Hey. Back in the building. You already know. Yeah, girl. Yeah. Um, how y'all doing? I hope everybody doing good. I hope everybody doing good. It is nice and hot outside. So let's get into it, y'all. So, y'all, it's a whole nother situation with the Afeni young lady that I basically seen today. So y'all know when I see some interesting stuff, I gotta come and let you guys know what the hell is going on. So allegedly, she was renting a room from where she was staying at when she was doing a lot of them lives that she was doing. She was renting a room from a guy named Ronald Wayne Fisher. So allegedly, Ronald Wayne Fisher is missing. Nobody knows where he at. They haven't seen him for 2 weeks. And keep in mind, y'all, this video is made for educational purposes, entertainment, and awareness of what is going on around us with this mental health crisis. Not only that, what I was about to say, I forgot what I was about to say. I hate when I do that. But yeah, so anyway, yeah, so Wayne been missing allegedly, and this is allegedly. Everything on here is allegedly, besides what you see in these videos that I'm going to be presenting to y'all today. But allegedly, Wayne has been missing for 2 weeks, and from my guess, I'm guessing that he was already missing a couple days before she unalived Miss Harris. Before she unalived Miss Jennifer Harris. And once again, may she rest in peace and prayers to her family. But y'all, let's get into it. So I did drop the link if anybody would come up and talk and or anybody know anything about the story. But yes, it is pretty interesting. So y'all know where we left off at the other day. We left off the other day. We had two Taco Bell workers that allegedly worked with her before. So today we gonna look at her arraignment. She had her arraignment yesterday or the day before yesterday. So we gonna pop into that and look at that real quick. So let's go. Let's see what's going on with that first, and then we gonna jump into the shenanigans. I'm gonna say, get off me, Kobe.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Dale Vandenberg on behalf of the people.
Your Honor, Josh Jones, attorney on behalf of Ms. Muhammed, who's standing to my left, and jury box.
Afeni Muhammed, but I also got a in Phoenix.
Thank you. You're here today for your probable cause conference. Counsel, are you involved in?
So it's a little bit low, but she told the judge or the court that she also got by the name of Rising Phoenix. Now, Phoenix, that is her name that she go by. That's her rap name. And I ain't even gonna lie, y'all. If y'all look her up, she got thousands and thousands and thousands of views, hits, subscribers on her social media pages, and that's why I don't understand. Once again, a lot of this stuff was already put out there for as the mental health situation and how she was acting. We seen the lives that she was doing, but nobody stepped up and called and get her the help that she needed. All of these people that witnessed this lady acting all crazy, but I think when she rap and she do her little rap thing, and when she Phoenix Rising or Rising Phoenix, she's a whole different person. She's a whole different character, So she made sure she put that out there that her other name that she go by is Rising Phoenix or Phoenix Rising. I forgot which one she said, but one of them. Yeah. But she can rap. I dig it, and then she raps about what she going through in her personal life, and I can't play it on here. But like I said, if y'all look it up, y'all be able to see it. But the girl got some little bit. She got some lyrics. She got some lyrics. She could have made it. You know what I'm saying? But the mental health just stopped her. This girl could have been a star, but the mental health took over. And this is why we have to learn how to manage it. Hey, Sweatco baby. This is why we have to learn how to manage the mental health or people that's around us that have mental health. We have to help them manage it. This girl could have been something. But, it's said that she went down this route and now she going to be locked up probably for the rest of her life.
Yes, Your Honor, Catherine O'Meara Bolden, 25383, second chair in this matter.
That's correct, Your
Very good. And you're asking that this matter be adjourned for discovery, number one, and number two, you want it referred to the Forensic Center for Competency and Culpability. Is that correct?
Honor. Yes, Your Honor. Counsel does request at this time that Mr. Muhammed be referred to the Forensic Center for the matter. It's my understanding that Ms. Muhammed herself personally objects to the referral at this time.
That is our public defender with a whole ponytail. Boy, times is changing, honey. He got a whole ponytail. What is happening? Oh, times is really changing. This is how you come up in somebody's courtroom with a ponytail with a rubber band wrapped around it. He might as well get that stuff cut off. Come on now. And she looking there like she's so pleasant. She would never hurt a fly. Look at her. Oh.
What is the factual basis that you rely on for the referral?
Your Honor, based upon my observations of the case and in reviewing the case, specifically the police reports, and then again my observations in interacting with Ms. Muhammad, I need to check those two boxes.
I ain't even going front, y'all. She trying to look innocent, but she's still giving the cray-cray. You know what I'm saying? She's still giving the cray-cray because it's looking like, look at her. Oh, she trying to hold the cray in. She trying to hold it in, y'all. She trying to hold the crazy in because once it come out, it's hard to get it back in. She's trying to conduct herself as a nice young lady. And she never did anything wrong. Just look at her body language. Like, I'm just a flower. A dandelion.
Make sure that one, she is competent to stand trial, and then two, there's not an issue in regards to responsibility or culpability.
I will refer it on both. We only need one to go forward on the competency.
Absolutely, Your Honor.
I will refer it for competency and culpability. They're about going out 4 to 6 weeks, so let's go September, have a review day on September 3rd at 1 p.m. I will take this off the docket for next week for the preliminary exam and remove that from the docket.
Does that deal with the
That's fine.
it works with the country?
And we're not gonna set a date for the preliminary exam at this time until we get the report on competency. That's why we have the review date set up. If it comes in sooner than that, we will reach out to get you in sooner than that. However, my experience in dealing with the forensic center lately is it takes 4 to 6 weeks. So we're gonna go with that date at this time. Any other matters?
I have nothing further, Your Honor. This will give us time to get that done and the other discovery issues we have, so I have nothing else.
That's absolutely correct, Your Honor.
Okay, so that concludes this matter.
Thank you.
Get everything you need to start making with a Cricut bundle
Yeah, y'all.
and
So
save.
that is that with her, like but we have a couple people that I'm gonna play but I just don't know. Like she just was standing there like, and her court date I think it's gonna be September the 3rd. I didn't well it's just a mess. But baby girl is sitting there looking like, well, standing there looking like she ain't did nothing wrong. Like she's so sweet and innocent, But she definitely, they probably going to try to shoot for the insanity plea. You know how people plead and try to say they insane and you don't get as much time, or they probably put her in a mental health facility, whereas though hopefully they keep her in there for the rest of her life because she's a menace to society. She's dangerous. She's definitely dangerous. Um, this young lady don't deserve to be working around people. If this is how she be acting, and we heard the stories the other day that the young lady was saying how how she act at the work in the work field. When things don't go her way, she just like blank out. Oh, leave me alone. No, everybody's hurting her. Or somebody's doing something to her. She definitely need to be put away somewhere because she cannot withstand society at this time. Like she going to snap. She just can't do it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to say it, but this young lady is not fit to be amongst us at this time. So hopefully they give her something where though that's gonna sit her down. Some people don't recover from mental health. Sorry to say, but that's just what it is. But yeah, let's get into this clip real quick about Mr. Ronald Fisher. He was basically her landlord. He rented her a room in his house. And this lady right here, she's gonna break a little bit down for us to help us understand about the dynamics that was going on also with Afeni.
Rented a room from a man. She lived in East Point, Michigan. In a room from a man named Wayne. You'll hear her keep talking about Wayne, and it sounds like Wayne wanted sexual relations with her, but she was saying that she didn't. So she made posts in March of 2025. Well, now reports are saying by another site on Facebook that it's been 2 weeks since Wayne has been seen. Now remember, she was making posts saying that she didn't want to have sex with him. Where is Wayne? I don't make assumptions. I'm not going to say what I'm thinking. We are going to draw the lines the way we want to draw them.
Now by now it should be at least 3.5 weeks, and nobody still haven't heard from Mr. Wayne. Allegedly, somebody did put out a missing person report, and then one lady was saying that they found an unalive body in the river, and they think it was Wayne's. But I basically looked up some Detroit news and stuff like that, and I also looked up Detroit obituaries. I haven't seen anything pertaining to Mr. Wayne at this time yet. So if anybody hear anything, just let us know. But as of right now, I haven't heard or I haven't seen no posters saying that he was found. Unalive or alive.
I'm probably thinking the way that you're thinking. And seems like to me maybe a welfare check needs to be done.
Yes.
This is Lola
definitely need a welfare check because nobody have seen Mr. Wayne as of since this happened with Afeni. So it's just a lot going on. But as if he's still here or if he not. So, and you know how most of these blogs, some of them be like, stretching stories out and making up stuff. So again, I don't know what is actually true or false at this time. So we just don't know right now. And then I got this other clip. This is before everything went down, far as with her unaliving Miss Harris. And we already seen the other video where as though she was saying basically um that of well, I ain't gonna play this one is real quick, y'all. It's only 20 seconds, but just to give y'all a little something about what's going on because the next one I'm gonna play. Hey Charlie, hey, what's up, Charlie? Yeah, but they saying that Mr. Wayne has not been seen ever since the unalivement of Miss Harris. So let's check out this clip real quick. This clip is real quick, it's only 20 seconds. But this is Afeni basically. She looked like she was in a car, basically venting or outside. Oh, this is the one when the lady said she was in the park. This is in the park. This is in the park.
I have a lot of money, but I still make money at work, but I don't have a car right now. I'm still working to get the car. And he feels like I owe him sex. And now he's mad and crying and trying to make me feel guilty.
So she basically saying that Mr. Wayne would look out for her, give her food and stuff like that, but he wants some X from her and she don't want to do it and she's upset. So we're gonna play it one more time. And if y'all can look too. Now mind you, remember she was in the room screaming like, I don't want to have sex. I don't want to, you know what I mean? This had to have been the same day because she got the same hat on from the day that she did that live in her room and she was wilding out and you can hear him in the background. Hey bitch, don't my look, what's up baby? So you can basically see that this is that same day and we're going to play a little bit of that next too. But this is that same day, but she's in the park now. So obviously she was so upset that she went outside and did another live because I don't know if Mr. Wayne was making passes at her or what was going on in that house. Maybe she decided like I gotta get out here, go take a walk and try to figure out what's going on, and she wound up doing a live at the park at night out there by herself alone and crying and everything. So let's play this one more time.
And I cook and I don't have a lot of money, but I still make money at work, but I don't have a car right now. I'm still working to get the car. And he feels like I owe him sex. And now he's mad and crying and trying to make me feel guilty. And I cook and I don't have a lot of money, but I still make money at work, but I don't have a car right now. I'm still working to get the car. And he feels like I owe him sex. And now he's mad and crying and trying to make me feel guilty. And I cook and
So somebody in the comment of that video was basically saying she's really crying for help. And maybe she was crying for help but didn't know how to get it. But once again, we have all these YouTube investigators and all of this stuff. Like I said, She got 24,000 followers, and nobody reached out for help. Nobody called. Nobody for her. I mean, I'm quite sure most of these people that's probably was on watching her on her live or follows her, somebody live where she live or somebody know her personally. You know what I'm saying? And nobody helped her. But clearly, we can see that she definitely was sitting up there crying out for help. And this is what people do sometimes, because sometimes we don't really have people to sit there and listen to us or this, that, and the third. And some people, instead of trying to find somebody to talk to, they will get online. We see it almost every day, y'all. Y'all know what I'm talking about. And they get online and basically try to air their story out and get some love or some help. But once again, we got to do better. Like, nobody helped her. But they call CPS on other people and the police on other people. But people that really need it seems like that they don't get the attention or the help that they need. But we gonna call them on like these people that's out. I mean, like, I make it make sense. This baby girl probably could have got the help that she need, and not only that, Miss Harris could have still been alive. Not even only that, these jobs that you working at, they seeing it. People seeing it. You working in a public place. Nobody ain't said, look, come here, young lady. Give me a hug. Is you okay? What's going on? Let me help you. Let me help you. Instead of sending her home, let me help you. Let me help you, miss. Let me help you, Afena. Let me help you figure this out. Afeni, you know, like, some people be crying out for the help, and it seems like they the ones that don't normally get the help because I don't know. A lot of people don't know what mental health look like. A lot of people who haven't experienced mental health or don't know the signs. But clearly, even still, something had to been going on. The one girl said that Afeni was under some guy's car, and when he got off of work, she shackled his feet up and all of this stuff. Like, that's a problem. That is not some normal behavior. Like, nobody called, and I would have been like, look, Mr. Officer, I don't know what's wrong with this young lady, but she seemed like she's having a crisis or something ain't right. Because who want to work around people like that? He's the kind of people that snap on the whole job. It's not funny, but they will snap on the whole job and hurt everybody. Because some people don't have like no one specific person or no one person that they're gonna, I'm gonna get this person today. No, some people go rogue on the whole job. So she was definitely in some type of crisis where as though she shouldn't even have been around people. She needed a online job, a job where as though she don't need to be around people. Some people, they have parents come forward. No, I haven't heard about her parents or anything yet. I seen the picture of what her parent looked like and the picture of what her sister looked like. But I haven't seen none of them actually talk. And then, I don't know, because when you at court, because when she was at court, you know how sometimes because it's a big case, why they didn't show like the courtroom if her parents was there. You know how sometimes they probably pan the camera around and you can be like, oh, that's her family right there, or that's probably, because 9 times out of 10, it's probably, people that support her and the Miss Harris family, just trying to see what's going on. But it was only an arraignment, but still, at the end of the day, somebody should have been there for her. How many? She got 24,000 subscribers. Well, followers on Insta. And if I'm not mistaken, her music, her name is Rising Phoenix. Her music is on YouTube, so she had a lot of views on there too. It's she had people that been like following her and listening to her music. Her music was okay. Guys, y'all make sure y'all hit the like button for me, please, y'all. Let me hit it for myself. But yes, honey. All right, so let's get into this next one. Let's get into this next one because this one is a little more interesting too. But yeah, the public, the people, the YouTubers, the YouTube family, the whole like y'all let this girl down. I can't sit there and blame everything on the YouTube people either. But my whole thing is she messed up too because obviously she wasn't taking her meds. Like the girl had a car and everything, so somewhere along the line she done messed up and probably stopped taking the medicines. Cause sometimes they be thinking that, oh, I'm okay. I got this. I got my own little place. Well, my room. I got me a little ride because she mentioned doing like deliveries, doing some Ubers and stuff like that. So some people be like, all right, I can maintain, I can do this and this and the third, which you be totally wrong. Don't she make money with the million followers? She should have. I don't know if she was monetized or not, but she should have. Come on, y'all, hit the like button. Yeah, she should have been making money, but she did say on that last little clipping that she be making a little money. She said that, but sometimes she get help from Mr. Ronald. Well, Mr. Wayne. They everybody call him Wayne, but his name is Ronald Wayne Fisher. That's his real name. But here we go, y'all. Listen to this one.
It isn't funny at all. So, she can keep being a bully if she wants to, but that is going to catch up to her. Because it ain't funny at all. It ain't.
Just 48 hours before allegedly stabbing her manager to death inside of a Detroit McDonald's, Afeni Muhammed posted that very angry Instagram.
What's up? What's up? Welcome back. I'm yours truly, the newsman. You already know the story of Afeni Muhammad, the McDonald's worker that unalived her manager after being sent home several times. She came on her day off thinking that she was going to make some money. The manager told her, "You get out of here." She came back and she unalived the manager that had been working there for 15 years. That was a single parent of 6. Allegedly, she felt that the manager was bullying her and calling her out, and she was sick of it. Well, Wayne is missing. Where is Wayne? Her roommate neighbor, they used to do things for each other. He's been missing for 2 weeks, and she was sick of Wayne. Check this out and tell me, do you think they need to do a welfare check? Should it be an investigation? Where is Wayne?
He always look at me a certain way or something, and I told him that I don't want to have sex. I told him that. So it's sometimes he would give me something to eat or something if I didn't make anyone off Instacart. I'm gonna be okay, but I should have known. I'm playing my peaceful music so I don't have to listen to you doing this, and you're interrupting my music, calling my phone. Please leave me alone. Stop.
That's Mr. Wayne in the back. Now, the first time when we watched it, the other day, I thought that was her boyfriend because on one of the police little conferences when they were saying that basically she was suffering from abusive relationship and this that, and the third and all of this stuff. So I thought it was her boyfriend at first. So maybe now I'm saying that it's Mr. Wayne. Mr. Wayne could have been driving her nuts. She probably felt as though she owed him something and he wanted it. I don't know, but she making it seem like he was pushing up on her and she didn't want to do it. She didn't want to have the, sex. It's just sad. It's really sad, y'all. That's all I'm gonna say. It's just sad to even watch this and see this young lady going through the things that she going through. It was just really sad. Um, I just wish that she could have got some help before she hurt somebody else's family. Before that even happened, did she? Wow, crazy. Absolutely. But hopefully, they keep her in there for a minute because she definitely don't need to be around society if she's not going to be taking her medicine like she's supposed to. I mean, don't take it like for a minute and thinking that you okay, because once you think that you okay, that's when everything is going to go left, pretty much. But yeah, Mr. Wayne, nobody have seen them. I believe they put out a missing person report, but Mr. Wayne is basically missing, and it's. I hope he be found soon, and I hope he's okay. He's all right, but we don't know. We definitely don't know what's going on. All right, I'm gonna show one more video, and then I'm gonna get up out of here. Um, hold up. But yeah, baby girl just needed help, and I don't think she got it fast enough. Yeah, well, she definitely gonna be in there for a minute if she can't get out of this one. Only thing, I mean, you can't even say that it was self defense because the lady in the video didn't look like she didn't come for her until Afeni came for her first. So that ain't gonna be no, yeah. And then it was premeditated. So that's gonna be another situation because mm, wow, so young, so young, y'all. It's just sad. It's just sad that this is happening around our everywhere. It's happening everywhere. Let's get into this one real quick, and then I'm out of here. And y'all, this is the trigger warning for anybody out there that because she gonna. This is a trigger warning. This is not for kids. All those subscribers and no one saw something was wrong with her. That's what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying. Bitch stole my look. And y'all know how they get on, like how they did. What's the name? Legina and all of them, and you know what I'm saying. We watch a lot of stuff unfold in front of our eyes. People call police on hear her, all of that stuff. Where were these kind of people at when this was going on? It will be interesting when her family comes forward Yes, it definitely will, because they can help us basically understand a little bit what was going on with her. But only people that's really speaking out is like the people that work with her and people that probably like know her and stuff like that. But we haven't heard anything from the family. The family probably scared to speak out. Like, sometimes people be like scared. They scared they might get backlash, but who knows? But like I said, I wish I can find that video when she wrote on the wall all these different things. I'm gonna try to look for that tomorrow so we can get down to that, because it said I'm a bandit, I'm wealthy, I'm this, I'm that, and all of this stuff. She had a lot of different things that she posted and wrote on her own wall. Right, a wellness call. Yep, that's what I'm saying. But where is it at when you really, really need it? Because Shorty needed that. She needed somebody to be like, go over there and check on her. Because I seen people get checked on that wasn't even doing half of the stuff she doing. You know what I'm saying? We know how they get down in the YouTube streets. We done seen it in front of our eyes. People, for less. They get
They're making
wellness
two
calls for
big
less.
hands, and they're just pushing a bottle. They're pushing a bottle out of my hand because I can't move my hand. My hand got to be still. Because the idea is to move the bottle with my mind.
Nah, this stays at home though. I'm not gonna bring this to work because that wouldn't look right, I guess.
Bitch, get off my dick! Just because I open Candyland doesn't mean I ain't slick!
I was wrongfully treated today at work. I was literally physically tapped on a lot of times. My name kept getting called. I was doing a great job. I kept getting sabotaged, tempted, so my button can get pressed and I can go out of character. So although I went out of character, all I could say was stop talking to me. That's all I could say. Stop talking to me. And to walk into my space, still bothering me, and I said, get away from me. Please get out of my space if you don't mind. I can't talk right now, and you still continue to touch me. That made me very unhappy.
Oh, my bad. I'm just talking. But it's also a video where she was dressed like she had on like an Iron Man suit, like she was a superhero, and she was just standing like she can save the world and stuff, because she believes that she's not a person that have bad energy. She says she makes people happy around her and this that, and the third. Only one story that I heard so far was the girl that she got the gifts for. But other than that, I haven't heard any any beautiful stories. But she believed that she had telekinesis. She believed that in her mind that she was powerful. Her mind can make things move and work, and she was like, she really believed that she was a superhero in her own little brain. Yep.
It was ridiculous. Because I know that I'm a great person. And I know I won't be tolerating that. So since they decided to bully me, let the universe show them what's next. Because it wasn't right.
Now
That was
again,
ridiculous. And it will
again, nobody was paying attention. I wonder if Mr. Wayne went too far, which made her finally flip. He probably did because we don't know her whole story. Mind you, she was going off. And like I said, it had to have been that same night because she had that same head on with that same hair all crazy sticking out of there. So that probably was the same night when she went to the park. She probably couldn't take it no more. He probably did. You know what I'm saying? Made little advantage on her and probably, who knows, But we can tell that something wasn't right. And you got all these many followers and nobody stepped in to try to help or say something or do nothing. Like it's just strange to me. It's just really strange to me because they watched it in full in the live in the real time. We just watching it now because a situation happened. You know what I'm saying? But you got 2.k, you got 24k thousands followers, and nobody was like, something is off here. Nobody, maybe, was her roommate assaulting her? I don't think he was assaulting her, but I think that he wanted some of that butt. That's what I think. He wanted some of that butt, and she didn't want to give him none. And that's what she was like screaming and saying that she didn't want to do that. But she did acknowledge that when she hungry, he look out for her and this, that, and the third, and But she was like, she don't want to be having sex with that man. So publicly, they knew she was off. Yeah, yeah. Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. Now this is the aftermath. Well, this already happened before, but we only watching it after because we wouldn't even be looking at this stuff until that she really hurt somebody. And then not only that, she already cut a young lady that we seen the other day. So why this girl probably didn't get no time? Like she probably thought it was, oh well, I ain't get in trouble the first time. You know what I'm saying? Then you under people cars, hiding out, jumping on them, jumped on the man, and all of this stuff, talking about she gonna hurt him. And like, what the hell is going on too with the justice system too? Because she should have been in the situation. I'm quite sure they knew that girl wasn't right. So you let her out in the streets like a wild animal, and then this happened. Now, the crazy part about it is, what if the shoe was on the other foot? Now, what if she was acting, cray at the job and somebody jumped on her? Then they still be in trouble. But this girl did these acts before. This is not the first person that she cut. Like all of this stuff, like I said, it could have been avoided. But nobody seemed like they even cared. They probably was laughing at her. I ain't even look at none of what people were saying in the comments and stuff like that. But people probably thought it was entertainment. People probably thought it was funny. People probably thought she was even joking. You know what I'm saying? Because people get on this internet and act a fool every day. And sometimes you don't know if it's for real or for fake. But this is why, because people do stupid stuff for clout. We do know that. But even when people do the stupid stuff for clout, people still be calling the people. A lot of content, then you have to come back on live and be like, oh, that wasn't meant like that. Oh, that was, we was doing a skit, but this wasn't a skit.
To pay for that, without a doubt.
Please leave me alone.
Wait a minute. She had a DEAD bird. Now that's the first time I seen that. Now, come on, y'all. Now, stop it. Mm-mm. 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 This girl had a DEAD bird, and nobody noticed that's that's regular.
Stop. Stop fucking with me!
Yes, Recco. I mean, yes, bitch, I'm gonna look. So in the video that I did the other day, basically, another young lady came out and said that they was working at Taco Bell together, and she literally cut her. They had a little altercation, and she cut her in her arm, and she showed her wounds and everything. And then in the beginning of that live the other day when I played the news piece, the man that was on the news saying that she had a prior situation where she has cut somebody else prior, like a couple years before this happened. So yeah, this is not her first time. This is not the first time she did this. So like that's what I'm saying. I don't know how much time did she get for that, but she did it to another worker at another restaurant and probably got a smack on the wrist. And that's probably why she was like, I can do it again. Some people have to get penalized, held accountable, because if they don't, they feel as though, oh, I got off, I can do it again, ain't gonna get in trouble because I ain't get in trouble the first time. But this is how the justice system works. Sometimes it don't. It's like they just, I don't know. I ain't gonna say they don't care, but sometimes the people do not be working in our favor. Because then we got people like this that we gotta walk past every day or live next door to us, or we gotta see them going to the store, don't know when they gonna snap, don't know when they gonna hurt somebody or us. This is real.
Home, it's not funny. She's playing games. And then all day, throughout the day, she keeps saying a little racial shit. And then throughout the day, she keeps on like putting negative energy in there and talking about people, gossiping about people. It's not funny, man. That shit gonna have to stop. She's a bully. I'm telling you. And I caught her a few times making a mistake and she's trying to hurry up and play it off. Nobody's perfect. It's fucking McDonald's. It happens. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes, like, somebody might get confused. Fuck, it listens to home rally. It's not funny. Somebody will have to do something about that. It's not funny. It's not fair. It isn't funny at all. So, she can keep being a bully if she wants to, but that shit is going to catch up to her.
Yeah, man. That's why I believe that this could have been avoided. This definitely could have been avoided at the end of the day. She was a danger to herself. Yes. And other people. She was a danger to anybody who said something wrong or stepped in her path. She seemed off to me. I believe that any given time, like, and then that's another thing, because mind you, the girl that was working at Taco Bell that I played the other day, she said that the Taco Bell people act like it was okay. They didn't want to fire her or nothing. They probably was scared though too, because they know that she was like a little off. So they probably was, low key scared. They probably was like, nah, we ain't gonna fight her because she might come back and again hurt everybody. So we ain't even gonna fight her. So, because the girl that worked there, she was very upset and she was like, she told them she don't feel safe working around her. And they still kept her. And she was like, she had to get the hell up out of there. She couldn't work around her, somebody like that. But the people probably was scared too, because they probably was like, this girl is a little off. We not going to fire her. We just going to let her just leave on her own. Just keep sending her home like they did. They was kept sending her home the same thing that the young lady at McDonald's was doing. That's so. Who knows what was going on in their head or in their brain? But definitely, baby girl definitely was off. She needed help a long time ago. Some people need help continuously. It doesn't end sometimes. Some people can work it out for their own self and their own, they can get better. But some people just can't. Some people just really can't. And I think she's one of the people that can't. You just she might have to just be in the place for the rest of her life. Because now, I mean, she's 26 now. So just imagine she do 10 years, you know. Because they already know that the girl was cray cray. So she might don't get like a 25 year. And even still, even if she get that, she got to come back out eventually. Because if they give her 10 years, she'll be out in what? She'll be 36. If they give her 20, she'll be out at 46. At the end of the day, she gonna probably turn around and do it again. Some people just don't need to be out. I don't believe that. I don't believe that. I don't believe that she can get better. Poor baby. I would love to see if she can do better, but it doesn't seem like it's like she too far gone. It's like she gone. Also, she may be misdiagnosed. Yeah. She said she was a good worker. We don't know. None of the people really said that she was a good worker, but how can you be a good worker when you get an attitude when somebody asks you to do something? She want to wash dishes. And then you get mad when the boss tell you can't just wash dishes, make this food. She's supposed to have been putting cheese on the taco at the Taco Bell. And she put her hands on the thing and just was like, leave me alone, and screaming. And, and the girl said she stood there for about an hour in the same position. About an hour or two, just in the same position and mumbling to herself and like, and again, people witnessed this at Taco Bell. Nobody decided to call and get her no help. Check this out. We have a disgruntled employee. Can somebody give us some help? That's it. That's all. But they probably, again, was scared thinking that she going to come back and retaliate, because people do that. People definitely do that. Yup, Swecko. People definitely will come back and retaliate. You don't know what was going on in their head, too. No, we ain't going to call the police. We just going to let this one work itself out. But sometimes you need to call the police. Get that girl some help. And when they would have came and seen the way she was acting, or even if they ain't see it, y'all got cameras. Rewind it back. Rewind it back. And this is what happened. And this is, y'all got to get some help. They can't deny that. They can't. They got to help. That's what y'all work for. Y'all are police, public servants. Y'all have to do something with her. Get her up out of here. Look, get her up out of here. You heard. But yeah, like this stuff, I believe, I'm just like, mental health is very touchy to me. But I believe that some of this stuff could have been avoided. That is not the one that I wanted. That is not the one I wanted. All right, there we go. All right. Did that shit? And this is probably another thing. You sitting up there at work, you supposed to be sitting here working, you doing lives and stuff. Because when I was a manager, we ain't have live and we ain't have all of this. We had Facebook and stuff. Facebook was just coming out. But yeah, you sitting up there. This is what you doing at work. This is probably another reason why she got to stay home. Cause y'all know how people don't tell the whole story. They only tell a little bit of it. They don't tell their part when stuff go on because she got on live like she kept on sending me home and this, that, and the third. Okay, but what did you do to get sent home? Oh, I ain't do nothing. I ain't do nothing. She just sent me home. She just sent you home for doing nothing. So sometimes people don't tell the whole story. But this is probably right. This is probably one of the reasons she was sent home.
Sober in love, 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 sober in love.
And you supposed to be working. Exactly. You up here doing videos when you supposed to be working. You supposed to be working. You doing videos at McDonald's, and then y'all gotta realize sometimes at different yes, she was not doing anything. You on live at work or doing videos at work, and sometimes some companies they tell you if you gonna go live, don't go live in a uniform because they do not support the live and the media and social media stuff. A lot of jobs tell you that we do not want our logo and our brand in your videos because it might be negative. Even if it's positive, they don't want that. Period. They do their own marketing and stuff like that. We don't need you to go ahead and market out stuff. They make you sign all love. They make you sign like a waiver. That's an automatic termination. I don't know about McDonald's, but I know some jobs they make you sign a piece of paper stating that you not gonna go live, and if you can, that can be an automatic termination. You know, because regardless if it's in a positive light or a negative light, that's their brand. That is their franchise. You're not supposed to be doing that. And the managers are there to protect the company's assets at the end of the day. So she talking about they done sent me home. They done she sent me home twice and this, that, and the third. Okay, but what did you do? Or what you didn't do? Because we see clearly you ain't doing the work. You ain't working. And somebody probably look, she over there on live. And then y'all know how you working with people. Some people will snitch on you and all of that. She over there on live. You know, she over there on live because people will snitch real quick. Going viral at work, I'm hollering. But that's what they do. These are young people. Okay, we understand that. No apple pie. We understand you young, you like to have fun and this and the third, but just don't put our brand and our stuff. If you supposed to be working, first of all, you ain't even supposed to be on your phone. Right or wrong. Not giving big man. Stop, psycho. But no, like, I mean, you supposed to be working. And the manager probably was like, you know what? You can just go home for the day instead of getting to an argument and all of this stuff about you being on live or about you in your uniform in the store. We clearly see there McDonald's products behind her. So guess what? We just gonna send you home for the day, and I'll see you when you come back the next day or tomorrow or whatever. Like, don't sit up here and act like you ain't did nothing. I hate when people be sitting up there and acting like they're innocent, but then you do stuff like this online when we clearly see you're not innocent. You probably supposed to been working. Probably got the drive-through line backed up because you supposed to be making a Big Mac or some chicken tenders. Put them in the box. Come on now. You can go home for the day. See that Superman outfit? She had an outfit on something like that. The outfit that she played in that last little clip. She had an outfit kind of like that, but it was for grown people. Yeah, she did. Girl, I'm just sick of her. Now the whole truth is coming out. Swacko said I can't breathe. West Coast said I can't breathe. It was premeditated. She gonna get the book thrown at her. Swicko said I can't breathe. Uh-huh. And then they put it on social media like ain't nobody watching it.
Everybody watching it.
Young lady, can you get can you give my french fries? She can't give you the fries because she on live. The fries, fuck them fries. She on live. The hell? Talk about she sent her home. As she should. You supposed to be working, not doing live. That's so much crazy. But you want to blame everybody else for what you doing. And this is why I like doing these videos because people act like we don't see this stuff. You sitting up there acting like this lady, she sent me, I got things to do. And guess what? People waiting to eat too. They got things to do too. They come to fast food to get fast food. They don't want no wait a long time food. This is why it's called fast food. And you supposed to be working. So since you don't want to work, deuces. Not the drive-thru backed up. Yes, drive-thru backed up. You up in here on your live, ma'am. You can go home. And I mean that's what managers do. Instead of standing there arguing back and forth about you on live because you know you're wrong. And now you want to come and hurt me because you wrong. Come on now, that ain't cool. Yeah, I hope they do the book at her. Throw a book at her. Throw the whole library at that motherfucker. Throw the library at that bitch. Fuck that bitch. And don't even give her a motherfucker. Fuck a McDonald's. Give her a Whopper. She gonna eat a Whopper. But yeah, yo, we about to get up out of here. Thank you for coming through. I love you guys. Y'all know how we cut up over here. But this girl, somebody got to stand on that. Because she got a lot of people supporting her. And then this one dude on there writing her letters talking about somebody need to do it. I'm like, what the fuck? Are you serious? Talking about, yeah, because McDonald's people do be like, you know what I'm saying? That's their job. But you got to be doing yours too. If you don't do your job, it's their job as a manager to tell you what to do and do your job. Or go home. We don't need you here. If you want to do what you doing, we don't need you here. Don't get online talking about what you didn't do or what somebody else did to you. Tell us what you did, though. Tell us what you did. Man, have it your way. Oh my God, so cool is the man. She gonna say have it your way. Well, all right, you guys, I'm getting up out of here. I gotta go to the restroom. So I love y'all, and I'll holler at y'all probably tomorrow. I gotta get some more. I'm gonna get some more info because now that I'm looking at it, she's pissing me off now. Because I was like, oh, she was just going to do stuff, but no, you going to do that stuff there. That being online and all of that stuff and this, that, and the third, because I didn't watch the whole video all the way through, when I pulled it earlier. But now you should have got sent home. Because, I mean, like, again, I used to be a manager before at a Burger King. Yes. Nigga, if you doing that, you can go home. Sweatco say hi, Kobe. Guys, but I'm trying to tell you, we all have a job to do. And you all on live all up in the back of the store when the hell we need food. That ain't cool. That ain't cool. But she ain't tell y'all that. She ain't tell y'all that. But yeah, y'all, we about to get up out of here. I love y'all. Thank you, everybody, for coming through. Make sure y'all hit the likes. Please subscribe. Yes, let me put my eye in the chat because my girls are here. Get our eyes in the chat. I ain't even do roll call, but we here. Put your eye in. Yes. We up in the building. We up in the building. But thank you, everybody who came through for the replay game. Make sure y'all hit the like button and subscribe if you already haven't. Y'all better know. I love y'all. Everybody stay safe. And let this be a lesson. Don't do what she did. Love ya.